Hello, family and friends and YouTube. Welcome back to the Boy and Family channel. Happy Thursday to all of you. Hopefully, everyone is having a wonderful week so far, and hopefully, you guys are staying cool from this heat that we're having. It's been so hot outside lately. Here in Arkansas, the temperature has been like in the 90s here lately, and for Ohio, it's been about the same. So, yeah, I just hope all y'all staying cool. We have Shantae over here. We have Miss Brooklyn over here. And of course, this one right over here, Miss Elizabeth. So we are here to give you guys an update on Miss Brooklyn. She's 1 year old, and we finally took her 12-month picture. It's hard to believe she's already 1 year old, Shantae.
Yes, it is hard to believe. What you doing? Sit down.
What you doing?
Whoa.
Whoa.
You gonna fall?
Are you excited or something, Elizabeth?
Yeah, I think she is. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Well, she wants me to give Brooklyn a dab, but she's okay. Here, Mama's got you. Look. Mama
Okay.
got you too.
So you want to fill the viewers in on how the doctor visit went and stuff yesterday?
Yes,
and before we tell them about the doctor's office, and we got to fill them in on the apartment as well.
Ooh, yeah. So
Okay.
I took Brooklyn to the doctor yesterday, and she's perfectly healthy. She's caught up on her shots. She's whoa. She just fell off the couch. But Elizabeth or Brooklyn is 21 pounds, and she's perfectly healthy, other than what she's got going on in her brain. But other than that, she's doing well. They measured her head, but she didn't tell me what her measurement was on her head.
She didn't tell
she didn't tell me that. So that was our last appointment before we moved to Dayton for both kids. Both kids are caught up on their shots, and they're up to date on their doctor's appointments, and I already have doctor's appointments scheduled for them in Ohio with a pediatrician in August, mid-August. So that's one thing that I did get set up. And also I've been following with palliative care from the Dayton Children. So we got appointments set up for that, for them to meet Brooklyn and get started with that, and the hospice care, which is called home care and comfort through Dayton Children's. And they will be the one taking care of Brooklyn. It's almost like hospice here, but it's a little different there.
A little bit different.
So, yeah. So the only thing we need to still do is get an orthopedic doctor for Elizabeth, but and get on WIC. But other than that, that's pretty much all. Brooklyn's healthy, other than like I said, what she's got going on, but she's healthy otherwise. So
she's came a long way in her little life. She really has.
Yep.
How about you, Miss Brooklyn?
Yeah, we gave her a bath, and she was down there fussing until I wanted me to pick her up. So.
Oh yeah, she was just fussing away, but she's happy now.
Well, that's the only update I have on Brooklyn. If y'all have any questions, you can ask them in the comments. Keep them nice and clean.
Keep them nice and clean.
And we will answer them in our next video, whenever that will be. And I'm going to be honest, I don't know when our next video will be. I have no clue. It could be a few weeks, a month. I don't know. It just, we might have a small grocery haul here in a few days. But after that, I can't tell you when the next video will be. We'll keep y'all updated in our posts on YouTube.
And play it by ear.
We'll just play it by ear, but big changes are about to be made. So in about a week and a half, he's going to be leaving, less than that. So, and then I'm going to be right behind him. Okay.
So what? We got about 10 days before I leave.
Yeah. So it's coming. It's getting close. We've been slow but steadily packing. We're almost done packing. So, but now that we're done with the Brooklyn update, we're going to get to the apartment update.
Oh, my God.
And when I was at the doctor with Brooklyn yesterday,
they called me first.
They called Chris, but he had them call me. So they called me, and I answered, and she was like, I have some news. I'm like, what? And she's like, your apartment won't be ready till July 11th. We were supposed to originally move in on July 7th. But for the holiday, everything's kind of running a little behind because of the holiday. And we've been dealing with this for like 4 or 5 months, like trying to, this whole time they always said your moving date will be July 7th, July 7th, July 7th, July 7th, all this time. And they want to wait right until we get ready to move and say you can't move in until July 11th. You okay, Brooklyn?
Why?
What's your name? Because not only the holiday put things behind, but the people that lived in there before us kind of, I wouldn't say destroyed the apartment, but they did things to the walls and the carpet that needed repaired. So they have to do drywall work, they have to paint, they have to lay new carpet and other repairs throughout the apartment. So that being said, we were brainstorming on how can we work around this problem, because y'all know his stepmom has coming down from South Carolina to take me and the kids to Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And she has already booked hotels in Dayton for her and her sister. She has already made arrangements for her pets to be boarded while she's gone, which costs money. She's already took off work for this. Not to mention Chris's friend Earl, who is driving the U-Haul, has took off work.
Yeah.
And his wife, Earl's wife, is currently in Ohio, and she has took off work to come to Dayton to spend time with Earl. And we have already made arrangements for the U-Haul and everything. So what I had to do was rent the U-Haul for 2 extra days, because we already had it through July 7th through the 9th. So I had to have it extended for 2 days, the 10th and 11th.
And how much more was that?
And it was $40 extra a day, so that's $80. Then, with that being said, we had to say, okay, what's our next step for the kids? Because they can't be out on the street, especially Brooklyn. Well, both of them. But Brooklyn, because of her feeding pump and her oxygen, which she's not on all the time, but more so her feeding pump. So we had to go ahead and rent a hotel room for 4 nights, which cost us $366. That I wish we would have known this months ago. That way we could have made other arrangements for people's jobs and hotel rentals and things like that. It would have been nice to know months ago. But that's okay. We got it fixed. We're all still going to leave. Chris is going to leave on the 7th or the 6th. He's going to get to Ohio on the 7th. I'm going to leave on the 7th and get to Ohio on the 8th. So from there, we'll just go ahead and be in our hotel. Chris will be in there 4 nights, and I'll be in there 3 nights. So, because he's getting there a day before me. So he'll be in a hotel by himself until I get there on the 8th. So he'll have 1 night by himself.
In a hotel.
In a hotel. So
never experienced that in my life, being in a hotel by myself.
No, it's all unfortunate. I wish it didn't come to this, but it is what it is. At least that we have accommodated a place for us to stay for the kids and ourselves. And we're just going to park the U-Haul in the hotel parking spot until the 11th, when we can, I got you, baby, where we can move into our apartment. So, and I told the lady yesterday, I said, quit, baby. Mommy's got you. But I told the people,
What, Dad?
that she wants me to give you Brooklyn.
Okay, I can hold Sissy.
Hang on, baby. But I told the lady yesterday in the apartment, I said, please don't surprise me with nothing else, because this has already messed up everything. But it's okay. We'll get through this. This is only temporary, and we knew this was a big move, but I have a big weight lifted up off my shoulders to know that we got everything lined up for Brooklyn, and I got a pediatrician for both of them. The only thing we need to work on is the orthopedic doctor for Elizabeth and Wick. So, and the whole thing with the Medicaid, we had an interview the other day.
Yes.
And they're not able to accept us until we move to Ohio. So we have to reapply once we get there.
And
But the good thing is all they need is a pending case. So.
And you also try to get food stamps going for us, and they said,
yeah, they said, well, we know it's because I lived in Ohio before. I lived in Ohio from 2008 to 2014. And in 2013, they wanted me to do 80 hours of volunteer work a month, 20 hours a week. And I said, come here, we can show them, baby. Come over here.
Come over here, Elizabeth.
Come show them over here. But they wanted me to do 20 hours of volunteer work a week, 80 hours a month for $16 in food stamps. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that much volunteer work for just so little food stamps. No, so
What's 16?
she's seen that I refused to do the volunteer work. She's like, well, now that you have kids, we're going to send you an exemption form for you to fill out. That way you don't have to, you can be exempt from the volunteer work. And they sent us a third-party statement for someone other than us that lives outside of our house home that is an Ohio resident to show proof that we do live in Ohio, and also an employment verification letter for Chris because he won't get a paycheck right away. So this is just to confirm to them how much he's going to be making an hour, how many hours a week he will work. So yeah, it's all falling together. We just had a little bump in the road. But that happens when you make big moves like this. You don't know what to expect. Come here, baby. Come here. You don't know what to expect. And that's just a little hiccup, a little bump in the road, but we'll get through it.
Yeah, and like I was going to start saying to you, what's $16 really going to buy?
Nothing. It didn't even buy a loaf of bread, milk, eggs. Barely. I mean, that's not nothing.
No.
So.
Just crazy.
But. I mean, that's the update on Brooklyn, and that's the update on our move. Just, we are going to be moving here. Like, Chris is going to be leaving in 10 days. I'm going to be leaving in 11. So, yep. We're getting ready to hit the road and get out of Arkansas.
Yes. No more dealing with the hot weather here in Arkansas.
Yep.
We can save that hot weather for your mother.
Yeah.
We tried to talk your mother into coming to Ohio with us, but she was refusing to leave Arkansas. I'm like, no, I don't want to move to Ohio. I'm not good enough for Ohio. She's like, I'm being a chicken about this and this and that. I just rather stay here in Arkansas with my mother, my sister, and my brother and my son.
Well, and not only that, Mom has a lot of health issues, and all her doctors are here. And then an update on Mom, because I know we talked to y'all before about her having sleep apnea. She is getting her CPAP machine on Friday, tomorrow. So she will be getting that. So that's a good thing. I'm glad she's getting that before I leave, because I worry about her at night sleeping, and because she stopped 20 times an hour. That's scary. I don't know how many times she stops breathing downstairs and I'm not there. What if she stops breathing and don't come back? Are you showing him your money?
And Mother, and if you're watching this video later on, just know that me is Shantae and Miss Brooklyn here and Elizabeth. We all love you.
Yes.
With all of our hearts and soul. You may not think we don't love you, Mother, but we do with all of our hearts. Always remember that, Mother. Always.
Where you going with your money?
You got some money? Can I see
that one?
Hey, you ripped this one.
Where'd the other half go?
This is only $10. I don't want that. That ain't gonna buy nothing.
Okay, what else you got? We got another 10.
That ain't gonna buy nothing. That's a $100 bill.
Oh, there's $1.
$1 will be.
Oh, here, Brooklyn. Here, have $1 or $10. There you go.
So, if you like what you see in the video, please give it a like, comment below, turn on notifications for future uploads. Let them know about the Sweet Boy and family.
Yeah.
Say, hey, these people are really awesome. Please check them out. And anything else you want to?
No, that's about it. So, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Thanks for watching the Boyan family.
And hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and just always make sure you tell that person you love them, because you never know when it's going to be your last. You never know. Make sure you tell that person you love them, because you never know when it's going to be your last day on earth. You never know. Time nowadays are precious. Shantae?
Yes?
I want you to know how much I love you and these kids with all my heart.
And I love you too.
You love me?
Yes.
You really, really, truly, truly love me.
Yeah, even though you're a pain in my butt. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, y'all.
Wow. Okay, then.
I'm kidding.
I know I'm a big pain in the butt. Us men are, usually.
I'm just kidding. He's not. I love him.
I mean, you should know. I keep telling everybody this. You should know this. Your mother should know this. Everybody in the whole wide world should know that I'm a sweet, sweet angel.
Yeah.
I'm not lying about this.
According to your grandmother, yes.
According to my grandma.
Hey, baby.
according to my 98-year-old grandma. She's the one that told me that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay?
All right.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do.
I showed you a picture of her.
Maybe one day we'll show them.
Yes.
So we got some pictures of Brooklyn we're going to include in this video and of her and Elizabeth.
Yeah.
12-month pictures. So that might be the last monthly picture we take of Brooklyn, only because she can't sit.
Yeah.
But we'll still do monthly updates if we have them. So
All
thanks
right,
for watching.
I think that's it for this video.
That's it.
Okay, so have a wonderful week ahead, and just remember to stay awesome. And we love you all so much. We love you all, and we appreciate you all. Thank you for watching The Boying Family, and take care.